Palindrome. I'm about to play my finals match in the Walking Dead tournament against Ford. It's going to start out as Boris versus Vess. If he beats me, then I'm going to have to switch to Undead Elementalists. I feel I have decent chances here, mainly because I have two opportunities, and I did somewhat tech my Elementalist against his deck, which was another advantage of I didn't need to build my deck till the end. So we'll see how it goes. My Boris is a bit chaotic and really, realistically, not the greatest deck in QM, probably. I mainly chose it because of the way the tournament worked. There was no vermins or anything, so I saw Warriors would be decently stronger than they should be. But this will be interesting. He's a really strong player. At this point, he's almost definitely stronger than I am. So I would definitely not count him out. Let's see. Looks like things are taking a little long on his end, so I'll actually go show my Elementalist deck. I don't think this was really the right call. I mainly did it for fun. Ford is known to be a really, really strong Elementalist player, so I kind of wanted to use Elementals against him. Also, Elementalist was my first tournament win in deck, and that was back in Call of Crystals. So I do like the hero a lot, and I'm fairly comfortable playing it. There's two Leyline Nexus in here because I did scout him out and know he's running Rotham's Visage. Other than that, there's a fair amount of attachment hate. There's two Morphic Armors. There's Reeks of Revolution. And there's Energy Discharge for when he does Crippling Blow on an ally. It's a great way to just clear a field. Going back to my Boris, because that's what I'm going to be starting with. The general strategy here is going to have to be try using Crippling Blow on allies that I can, particularly ones that will return to his hand upon being killed. Ah, he's ready. And hopefully save my ability for when he does Corpse Sister and things like that, where my ability is where Crippling Blow is not going to be so effective. Alright, let's see. Got a good amount of draw. Have some early allies. Don't need both Confluences of Fate, as far as I could tell. Oh, he didn't have much in the way of attachment hate. I can't say for sure, but he did play two Moonstalkers. I didn't see him remove a Captured Prey ever. Okay, definitely don't need two Confluence of Fates. I don't really think I need the second Blood Frenzy either. As I said, I didn't see any attachment hate. Okay, so we got a half of the Santa Bomb in, but I'm fairly happy. And it's really going to depend on how his first ability goes. That's going to be big. If his first ability can really put someone on the board, potentially hasted and Was not expecting him to do that. Wonder if that means he didn't have a particularly great set, because he would have played that for free anyway. It probably means he needed the card now. Let's see. I don't think Confluence is going to do too much for me this game, but I'm going to get rid of Alden. That could end up coming to bite me. I don't want to commit too much to the board yet. Let's see what he does on his abilities. My hope is it's going to be one big guy, and he's not even going to be able to do too much with it, because I can immediately kill it with my ability if need be. He may even save his ability till later. Mark of the Feared. Okay, he's just going to clear my champion. I'm going to try to keep that. Think right now, actually, get rid of Confluence of Fate. I should have plenty of cards with Blood Frenzy. Let's keep the allies coming. Another thing to note: he's not going to have Yari Marksman. I do not need to worry about that, because every ally in his deck must be undead. So if I can overexpand, I'm going to do it. I have no problem throwing down Sandworm, Aeon. Okay. Could drop Spirit Warden plus Champion, but what I think I'm going to do is throw down a Sandworm. And he never played an ally, so there's no real point in me clearing anything. Alright. Looks like he did not have a particularly good hand. Though he is playing a lot of control, so I don't have any threats down either. And, I mean, Confluence is getting him what he needs. So, we'll see. Okay. That's going to be a bit annoying, but eventually I could potentially remove that, or even, yeah, this is not going to be helpful. Potentially I can even can remove that, or even just a Legend Rises. That's really what I want to do on that Sandworm. Also, once King's Prize come out, those guys will have attack. Not much, but they'll have it. Now he really needs to do something. I'm not sure. I mean, he can. He definitely can clear Aeon. His ability is more than enough to do that. Just between, Mark of the Feared plus a hasted ally. There we go, Shadow Knight. That, and then he's probably hasting Shadow Knight. Yeah, Will to Fight. And Blood Frenzy going all out there, which puts him at a lot of cards. Let's drop that. Target you. Drop that. This is a little annoying because I couldn't resource there because he didn't, and I needed to disable him. But I'm still fairly good position. King's Pride next turn puts me in a nice spot. He could ability again, which gives him another fair amount of clearing power. That's his 4th Enslave the Beast. Wow. He really drew a lot of those. Not much else, oddly. But he did draw a lot of those. Okay. He can remove both allies from commission. That's probably what he's going to do. Yeah. Okay. Let's Sandworm here. Get rid of Sandworm here. First of all, what would King's Pride do? King's Pride would put me at 1 and 2 attack. That's not particularly helpful. So it's going to be Seductress. That's that. I might take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. And okay. He's probably going to just enslave the beast on Sandworm again, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. Is he playing something else? Another Will to Fight dude. Illus Resolve. I don't really care. I mean, it's somewhat annoying, but there we go. That is helpful. Now I can just clear that either way. Also, the retreat's pretty good. Corpse Sifter, that's fairly not helpful for him. Let's see what he's doing in terms of abilities. Actually, if I can just play King's Pride and clear everything, I'm going to do it that way. But he still has another, well, wonder if he has any crippling blows or will to fight. Bloodthirsty. So yeah, that's not gonna help him. Okay. Let's just double check this. King's Pride. That does enough to clear all that. I'd have to kill Sifter with my ability. That's fine though. And then one of them to his face. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Other option is Aeon. And then I don't have an easy way of killing Shadow Knight. Okay. So Aeon's not good. I'd have to either play the King's Pride or Dragon Tooth. And I'm going to remove that. And yeah, he just had a really bad set. That was okay for him. I believe he went first. I guess I need to create now. Yeah, that was just really bad luck on his end. No early drops. So very, very, very bad luck on his end. Yeah, let's see how this goes. It might just be over here. But my deck's not particularly strong going first, so FTA is not going to give me anything big. And I just won on a really lousy luck by him, so that says nothing about future games. Okay. Let's see. I like retreat, but it's not going to control the board really yet. Question is, do I turn 3 Blood Frenzy? Or drop an Alden? I'd almost always drop the Alden, but I think he'll just easily kill the Alden with his first ability, which he's going to want to play on turn 3 anyway because of Blood Frenzy plus Confluence, and or Confluence. So, I'm going to play the Blood Frenzy, not give him a free will to fight. That's me a card at least, and we'll see how things go from there. I'm not liking my start. But Crippling Blow is going to be helpful. Especially if he wants to play Else Resolve. I'm curious if he'll just hold his ability, though. He might do that. Let's see. Death Mage. And he's holding. I'm just going to lay down Seductress. Stun that up. Set up for a potential Yari next turn. More likely than not, I'm just going to CB again. It's much of a waiting game until one of us actually commits to something. Ooh. That's not good for me. Or... let's see. Okay, he is abilitying. fight. Okay. Um, Here's the thing. If I kill him with my ability, I lose my ability to use I lose my ability when I need it for a corpse sifter. I'd almost just rather keep my ability up. Let Death Mage Thaddeus kill my Seductress. And Yari Marksman, his next ally. If he drops one. If not, then Sandworm and keep that. Okay. So, well, that's different. Let's change things. Let's do that. Plus that. Still hold my ability. Reason for this is he might be able to clear both, but it's also entirely possible he can't. I still have a lot of clearing power with my ability plus Marksman. And if he commits his ability, E plus another will to fight, that means next time I take the board, he'll have a tougher time taking it back. So, okay. Is he going to just kill, remove one of the, something from a graveyard? No, he'll do that. Okay. And he's actually getting rid of champion. Alright. Depending on what he does, I may be able to just take the board. Okay. And I actually don't even need my ability yet either. Here's the problem though. If I don't clear that, I'm at risk against Overwhelm. So I'm actually just going to ability this, even though it's not all that threatening at the moment. I know he runs Overwhelms. Even a Corpse Sifter I can take out with Alden. So he's got 2 attachments up. Okay. I'm gonna sack nothing and lay down an Aeon. Clear that. And do that. And now without his ability for free will to fight, he's going to have a lot of trouble getting back to the board. So that might actually just be game. Confluence oddly hurts him. Blood Frenzy. And hit for that. And yeah, that's game. Protector is too hard to get through. Alright, those, I mean, it looks like I got somewhat lucky both games, so they were not as good as they should have been, but I guess that was the match, and I guess I just won the tournament, so